Keanu Reeves is more than an actor. He's an international treasure of epic proportions. Your breathtaking hero. From his unwavering generosity on set and his humble, quiet lifestyle to his zen-like approach to life, Reeves must be protected at all costs. Today at Movie Recap Pro, we're looking at this bastion of goodness and listing his most iconic projects. Before John Wick changed the game for him, while his turn as John Wick cemented his reputation with younger fans as a modern action legend, Reeves was already an A-list star with numerous movies under his martial arts black belt. Let's dive into his best performances in movies that came up before he donned the black suit to take on legions of assassins. Keanu Reeves' career has been full of surprising choices, genre-defining roles, and some cult classics. He's not just the man of the moment. He was always an actor to watch. So let's take a look at his standout movies and performances leading up to his John Wick fame. Music. I'm Ted Logan. Let's kick things off with the movie that introduced Keanu Reeves to the world, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Released in 1989, this sci-fi comedy became an instant cult classic and introduced audiences to his lovable, goofy side as Ted Logan, alongside Alex Winter's Bill. The two high school slackers embark on a time-traveling adventure to complete their history report. Reeves' portrayal of Ted is iconic. His laid-back attitude, surfer dude voice, and clueless yet endearing personality made Ted one of the most memorable characters of the late 80s. What makes this movie special is how effortlessly funny Keanu is without taking himself too seriously. It's the start of his reputation for being a down-to-earth, relatable actor. Of course, we can't forget its sequel, Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey, in 1991, where Keanu further cemented his place as a comedic talent. The widespread appeal of these movies is still apparent today. The fan following even led to the third installment, Bill and Ted Face the Music, which was released in 2020. I guess we just must have ourselves a shortage, huh? Not so far. Directed by Kathryn Bigelow, Point Break was a turning point in Keanu's career. In this action movie, Reeves plays Johnny Utah, an FBI agent who goes undercover to infiltrate a gang of bank-robbing surfers led by Patrick Swayze's charismatic Bodhi. This is an early outing into the world of action movies for Reeves. He gives the character of Johnny Utah a balance of toughness and vulnerability, and you see flashes of what would later make him such a natural in action movies like Speed and The Matrix. The physicality of the role, whether he's jumping out of planes or getting involved in shootouts, showed that Keanu had the chops for high-octane action. Plus, who could forget that epic chase scene or Johnny's decision to jump out of a plane without a parachute? But Point Break isn't just about the action. The movie touches on deeper themes of freedom, loyalty, and the spiritual quest for something more than society's expectations. Reeves and Swayze's chemistry is electric, making Point Break not only an adrenaline-packed ride, but also a surprisingly thoughtful one. Now let's talk about the movie that truly launched Keanu Reeves into action hero stardom, Speed, released in 1994 and directed by Jan de Bont. Speed stars Reeves as LAPD officer Jack Traven, a man on a mission to stop a bomb from exploding on a city bus. Jack is the quintessential 90s action hero, cool under pressure, selfless, and full of charisma. Paired with Sandra Bullock's Annie, who unexpectedly becomes the bus driver, the duo delivers a performance that's not only full of explosive action, but also anchored by genuine chemistry. So much so that they are still close friends to this day. What makes Speed work so well is its simplicity. It's a high-stakes situation in a confined space, and Keanu nails the part. The tension builds as the movie progresses, and Keanu's performance keeps you glued to the edge of your seat. The movie became a box office smash and a pop culture icon, referenced and parodied throughout numerous shows across the globe. Speed 3, Glacier of Doom? If this glacier goes slower than 1 mile an hour, we're all dead. It also rightly solidified Reeves' place as the leading man in Hollywood. Music. Of course, we can't talk about Keanu Reeves' career without mentioning The Matrix, released in 1999. This sci-fi action masterpiece not only redefined the genre, but made a whole generation of millennials buy floor-length leather jackets. Reeves' role as Neo became iconic almost instantly. As the Chosen One, he brings a quiet intensity and a sense of wonder to the role. Neo's journey from an unsure, awkward, everyday guy to a superhuman freedom fighter is gripping. Reeves's physicality is on full display during the movie's groundbreaking action sequences, from bullet dodging to kung fu fights in a virtual world. The Matrix set a new standard for sci-fi action. The slow-motion bullet time scenes became so iconic that for at least 5 years afterward, there wasn't an action movie that didn't use it. The movie's philosophical underpinnings gave it a depth that transcended typical action movies. Keanu's Neo is both relatable and inspiring, making him a perfect fit for the role. The movie was so successful that it spawned 3 sequels, though the original remains the defining classic. It's no exaggeration to say that The Matrix changed the landscape of science fiction cinema, and Keanu Reeves was at the heart of it all. Do you wish me to stay? So long. I will take no refusal. Though Reeves himself may have faced some harsh criticism in Francis Ford Coppola's Bram Stoker's Dracula, mainly for his English accent, many still hail the movie overall as a visual masterpiece. Coppola's direction, combined with the lavish set designs, practical effects, and Gary Oldman's haunting performance, created a movie that is still revered for its gothic atmosphere. Keanu's role in Bram Stoker's Dracula was a bold choice, marking his entry into period dramas. Up until this point, he had made more of a name for himself in the modern pop culture movie landscape. Transitioning into a gothic horror movie set in the Victorian era showed Reeves's willingness to take risks with his career. Bram Stoker's Dracula is an important movie in Keanu's career. While it may not have been his strongest performance, it showcased his range as an actor and his desire to tackle more serious dramatic roles outside of the action genre. It's a movie that's worth revisiting, not only for its gothic allure, but also for understanding how he began to expand his acting repertoire in the early 90s. Music. A Walk in the Clouds stars Reeves as Paul Sutton, a World War II soldier who returns home and helps a young woman by pretending to be her husband to save her from a family scandal. This romantic drama is a reminder that he's not just an action star. Reeves's portrayal of Paul Sutton shows a softer, compassionate side that he hadn't been known for until this movie. His on-screen chemistry with the lead actress brings an authentic tenderness to the film. The blossoming romance between their characters feels organic, and Keanu's Paul Sutton balances sensitivity with a quiet sense of purpose. This movie showed Keanu's ability to handle more dramatic, emotional material, proving he isn't just a one-dimensional action star. While A Walk in the Clouds didn't have the same box office impact as his more high-octane movies, it earned praise for its heartfelt performances and visually rich storytelling. The movie remains an underrated entry in Reeves's filmography, particularly for those who appreciate romantic dramas. It's a perfect example of how his range as an actor extends beyond action and science fiction, offering fans a glimpse of his ability to carry a movie with pure emotion. Keanu Reeves has had a long and varied career full of surprising choices and memorable performances. Before he took on the role of John Wick, he had already made his mark on Hollywood with movies like The Matrix, Point Break, Speed, and Bill and Ted. Whether he was traveling through time, stopping bombs, or taking on the machines, Keanu Reeves consistently delivered performances that made him a fan favorite. And so ends our look back over the movie life of Keanu Reeves. Though he is outstanding in the role of John Wick, he has been an icon in Hollywood long before Derek Kolstad's creation. Thank you for watching.